Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another build video. This one's going to be for my Titan, because I'm a Titan main, Void Titan main at heart. So this is just going to be showing you the kind of build I run, and it's good for pretty much all content. Some in-game content, I mean, I wouldn't really prescribe this for Grandmaster Nightfalls, but this is pretty much an all-purpose, all-round build to make my character tank. You know, Gambit, Master Nightfalls, that kind of thing. And it's based around the world of Tenacity mod. So ever since they nerfed the Protective Life mod, which used to give us 50% damage reduction, they nerfed it to 10%. It's pretty much become useless. So now I'm using Well of Tenacity, which supposedly gives us 40% damage reduction, but it's only for 7 seconds when you pick up a Void Elemental Well. But I'm gonna show you ways on how to extend that. So first, let's talk about my base default build. So I'm running Sentinel Shield for extra survivability. You can run one of Dawn too, either work. They're both very great options. The bubble charge is faster, so I tried to make this build as destructive as I could, you know, so that you can clear adds as fast as possible. So so just to get you, just for you to understand where I'm coming from, I prefer Rally Barricade over Towering Barricade because the base cooldown is 40 seconds. This one's 32 seconds, less protection, but in PvE it's pretty good. So you got your overshields up more often, you know, and when you cast your Rally Barricade or any barricade, gain an overshield, so having it up 8 seconds earlier is way better. Any movement ability is up to you. I prefer Shield Bash. In fact, I'll recommend you guys to use Shield Bash because you got great mobility. It's a great mobility option. You can run around the map, and then it's good for escaping situations. It's just all around a better ability than the Captain America shield throw. When you kill an enemy with this Shield Bash, instantly your overshield is 4, whereas with this one it gives you like 10 or maybe 20% per enemy hit, but it doesn't require a kill. You just get overshield over each hit. So in a perfect world, you would Captain America your shield over like 3 or 4 enemies to get a full overshield, but that's not really ideal. Sometimes you just hit one enemy, it doesn't ricochet right, whereas this one just gives you full overshield. You kill a regular ad and it, you know what I mean, it's way better, you know, and it's a good movement option as well, so in PvP as well. So, and then I run Vortex Grenade, or you can run Action Grenade, but whichever one you want, it's up to you, but these are the ones I prefer because this one tracks enemies, especially if you have Echo of Remnants, which gives you increased duration to the Action Bolt and Vortex Grenade, as well as other grenades. My aspects, I'm running Bastion and Controlled Demolition. Bastion gives you overshields when you cast your barricade. Controlled Demolition, all your void abilities make enemies volatile and they explode. So this will make your melee and grenades make everything explode. So for Ad Clear, this is an Ad Clear champion. I experimented with the other ones as well, but it just didn't do a great job, as well as Controlled Demolition. You know, Offensive Bulwark gives you a little bit more grenade energy, and you know what I mean, you get increased melee damage. Who cares about that? It's not gonna. Or would you rather make entire groups of ads explode by one ability, you know? So like I said, increase duration to your Void Grenade, and this one is just an extra bonus. Gives every time you grab an Orb of Power, it grants you Devour. All you need to do is just pick up an Orb of Light or an Orb of Power and you get Devour, which restores some of your grenade energy, and every time you get a kill, it regenerates you. So every single kill, without even a weapon kill, it doesn't matter, you'll have Devour up constantly. So if there's tons of ads, like in Gambit or some PvE activity with loads of ads, you can play very aggressively, you know, with shotguns or any weapon. Just keeps you in the fight longer, constant health regeneration. And I got Echo of Persistent, which makes your overshield last longer, and Devour as well. So your overshield I think may last like 8 seconds, but with this probably like 12 seconds. So it gives you a little boost to overshield and Devour. So there's a little bit of synergy, right? Pretty much it. So you want to run a combination like I'm running. 3 void pieces and 1 stasis armor piece. The other one is up to you, and I'll show you why. You want Elemental Time Dilation. This will make it so that those abilities can stack in terms of the duration. So if it lasts 8 seconds, you put 2 of those mods on, it will last 16 seconds. It's got diminishing returns, but you get the point. So with Elemental Time Dilation, you're going to use it for your Well of Tenacity, which lasts about 7 seconds, but you'll have 2 of these mods on. I got one on this piece as well, so it's going to last about 15 seconds. That's 15 seconds of like 40% damage reduction. That's on top of the default, and you want to run 10 resilience. That gives you 40% damage reduction. So you're basically running around with 80% damage reduction at all times, at full health, full shields. How are you going to generate those void wells though? Void wells are pretty difficult to generate. There's not a lot of ways to do it. So you're going to run Reaping Wellmaker. So every time you activate a class ability, any kill after that with an ability or weapon will spawn a void well. So if you see a group of enemies, put down a barricade, and you know you just got to kill one of them to get damage resistance. So you can really plan your way you attack, and then you got 14 seconds of just being a pure tank. And of course, Heart of Immortal Light, one of the best Titan exotics, my favorite. Anytime you use an ability, it boosts the ability recharge rate of the others and power as well. With melee Wellmaker, so with the shield bash, you kill it, add bones, a void well, and with Reaping Wellmaker, use a barricade. So you'll be constantly using abilities and then throwing a grenade to boost the charge rate of these 2 abilities, and your Heart of Immortal Light will be recharging everything up. It synergizes pretty well. On my Stasis class mode, every time I use a class ability, I gain more class ability energy, and I got 2 of these mods, they stack, so it gives me like 20% class energy every time I use my class ability. It's pretty OP. You can set it up just how I set it up here. So if you want to pause, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you'll probably see from the footage in the background the gameplay results, but it's pretty much the easiest way to use resist mods that I've seen. This build is season proof as well, so you know, no seasonal mods required. It'll remain the same pretty much all season long. Doesn't rely on any seasonal mod like Classic Restoration for you to remain strong. So those kind of builds I like, you know, which don't require seasonal mods, because seasonal mods are switched in and out all the time. So yeah, I don't know if you can make a build which is more optimal than this, focusing around resist mods. Of course you could potentially run like Font of Might to give you weapon damage, but I was finding out people die quite a lot. Whenever I'm playing with players, I find that they die quite a lot, and I'm usually one of the last few who remain alive, especially in games like Gambit mode, where staying alive is very important, especially like when you got motes on you. I'm seeing people losing motes because the enemies can spike and damage, and I'll find out I never really died that much. Maybe I died once, or maybe it's like, you know, I tend to die from invaders, right? Nothing you can do about an invader, but just dying through normal ads. This has got the tankiness and survivability. You see, this guy just died right in front of me. Boom. And then you got the volatile as well, making everything explode.